We finally got it, baby.
We made it happen.
Episode 66 of the Basement Boys. Welcome
The
back
pod!
to another episode. We finally got the clapboard. Hetty, are
Sure
you happy,
do.
man?
I am. This is the best Christmas gift I've gotten in a minute, man.
There we go, man. There we go.
The Christmas special.
This
The
Christmas
Christmas
special.
special.
When you guys,
Where's the tree?
Yeah,
Where's the tree?
you're the one that has a tree at the crib.
Okay,
this
so
should have been.
You're the
you,
jolly
man.
guy. You should
Yeah,
get it.
you are the Christmas
should have had a
jolly
tree
guy.
over
Yeah,
here.
we should have, man. We
That's
should.
okay.
Next year we'll get in like Christmas pajamas and stuff like that.
No.
Deadass. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually sick. Yeah,
we should,
do
bro.
that.
No.
We
Ugly
should.
sweaters. Uglier
everybody's-
than what we're wearing now. You know?
Yeah. When everybody sees this, Merry Christmas to all the families out there. It won't be New Year's just yet, but Happy New Year's too, man. Happy holidays. It's a jolly time.
Done.
Come on, man.
I'm done.
Come on. You're just not a jolly person, bro.
No, man. I'm just a. I'm sorry. Like, no offense to anybody out there. Just an overrated holiday. I'm sorry.
Christmas?
Yeah, I'm
Christmas is
sorry.
beautiful, bro.
I
Like
guess.
tomorrow morning, I'll wake up and I'll be like, man, there's a lot of kids that got gifts this morning. I'm gonna wake up happy tomorrow, man. Seriously.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I am, man. Like a lot of
Good for
kids
you.
got gifts that they waited for all year.
Yeah.
You know, it's good
Yes.
for them, bro.
Good for them.
Certain Tim Hortons employees could have had extra $20 today, but unfortunately that didn't happen.
I tried to give a $20 tip to a Tim Hortons employee, and he did not allow me to do it. So to that person, the one that's on, what is that, Ford and...
I don't know what it is, but you really are a Grinch, bro.
Yeah, you're
You're a Grinch.
You're the Grinch that stole Tim Hortons' tip.
Jesus Christ. What the hell?
It's probably good because this water don't taste good.
All right, boys. What are we talking about today? What are we talking about today?
I think sports.
Sports? What are we
Pretty sure.
lay out the agenda today, boys. What are we talking about?
Talk about NBA. Talk about NFL. You have something to say about Dirk.
I do have something
I have something to say about Kobe.
Yep.
You have something to say about a lot of things, I assume. Yeah, man.
We got our games coming out to you guys for
Get
the
it
rest of
poppin'.
the week. NBA, we're going to talk about a comment that Stan Van Gundy made. So we're going to talk about current players versus players before. And the NFL is actually going to be kind of fun. It's not going to be about anything that's happening right now. We're going to talk about times we were wrong. We should call each other's stuff out. Stuff that, like, we should say, you were right about this. No, you were wrong about this. And
No, we got to do it ourselves, bro. It means more when you say it yourself.
All right.
If I was wrong about this or I was right about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
right
yeah.
about this. I was wrong about this.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? What you probably think you're right about right now could probably still be wrong.
And what you're wrong about could turn out to be right.
Yeah, you
It's
never
very
know,
possible.
but
Very,
you know,
very true.
I'm serious, but it should be fun, man. I'm excited about it.
Unfortunately, what I was wrong about, I was definitely wrong about. What I was right about, I was definitely right about. So we'll see what happens.
Mine are still somewhat, teetering, but I'm gonna take credit for it because I love flowers.
Nice.
But episode 66, the Christmas Day
The
special.
Andrew Bogut episode.
I'm so sorry.
It's
man.
okay, man.
I'm so sorry.
You
Episode
were 66?
Yeah, for the Lakers in 2018.
Wow. Ew.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nasty.
Either that or some like,
No, Andrew Bogut is
as
good.
normal, some lineman from the 90s.
Andrew Bogut is good.
Andrew Bogut.
Andrew Bogut.
You like it?
Love it.
You like it?
At one point, Andrew Bogut almost got traded for Steph Curry. Steph Curry could have been a Milwaukee Bucks.
Wow, fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's get right into it.
Bam, 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 bam.
I love that.
I put it to good use, cousin.
I love that he has it,
Yeah,
now, bro.
well.
I swear to God, I'm so happy. All right, boys. NBA.
Man, put that phone down right
Put
now.
it down, man.
Man, put it down right now.
You don't have nothing to talk. You don't.
Everybody you talk to is in this room. Everybody.
Look at the agenda.
Everybody he talks to is in this room.
My
Who's
baby.
picking it
Hey,
up?
next time he pulls up his phone.
He's on his phone more than me.
I know. Looking at it.
What the fuck?
Hey,
Look at
looking
the
at it-
agenda.
Hey, looking at us.
What the fuck you think I was doing?
Hey, looking at us 20-leg parlay with SM
20 like
25.
22. 20 like. Look at this guy.
Fucking guy.
NBA topic of the day. So, Stan Van Gundy, like a week ago during a game, said, and I'm going to tell you guys what he said, quote by quote. He said, the best 20 basketball players in NBA history have likely played in the last 20 years. And we were chatting about it a little bit, and I think it's really interesting because we're pretty fair basketball fans. You know, we give credit to the past. We give credit to our present guys. We're okay with saying people are better than, our favorite players. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. I'm definitely okay with saying people are better than, Kobe and, this and that.
How many people?
Like 2.
No, bro. If somebody brings up a good point, man. If somebody makes up a good point about something, then that's fine.
What if Hetty sits here and gives a good point about Shea being better than Kobe?
Not yet. Tell him not yet.
The only people that I'm gonna argue are better than Kobe.
Kobe
since,
and
since
LeBron and
Kobe,
Mike.
since Kobe retired, it'd be Steph and LeBron.
Oh, it's not Mike?
Since
No,
he
he said
retired.
since he
Oh,
retired.
since he
It'd be
retired.
LeBron
I'm
and
sorry.
Steph would be the only 2 people.
But back to what Stan Van Gundy said. Fair or less, true or false?
So it's true in the premise and what he's trying to say. The idea is true that this is the most developed the game has ever been, and players are better now than they ever have been. In the literal sense, no, because Michael hasn't played in 20 years, Larry hasn't played in 20 years, Magic hasn't played in 20 years, and those guys are definitely, absolutely top 20 players that's ever lived. So, but in the premise, I get it, because like from 1 through 16, 17, they've played in the last 20 years.
This is how I was thinking about it, right? When I thought about it like this, if we just went through the top 5 players at every position, one will probably be outside of the past 20 years, but like 2 through 5 is probably within the last 20 years. Think about it real quick. Let's start off at the point guard position. Everybody argues that Magic Johnson is 1, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say you think that Steph is 1. Regardless, they're 1 and 2, right? Who's number 3? Who's the 3rd best shooting guard, point guard of all time?
The 3rd best point guard of all time. I mean, a lot of people say guys like Isaiah.
Isaiah, yeah.
Be 3rd. Like, if you're talking about greatest, like the greatest point guards that's ever lived.
If you consider AI a point guard, you put him
If you
there.
consider AI a point guard, he's my 3rd. If we consider him a point guard.
Okay, then-
but AI's played in the last 20 years, though.
And
That's
then
the problem.
you get Isaiah, and then that's 4 right there. 5 is probably going to be
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul,
Russ, those types of guys. Yeah.
Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Maybe Stockton will make it in there, but I think that from
J-Kidd.
from us, I think Russ, who has an MVP and is Mr. Triple Double. I mean, like that's or the Big O. But even if you go to the shooting guard spot, you got Mike at number 1, and then the next 4 from our era: Kobe, Wade,
Maybe AI if you consider him a
AI,
yeah. James Harden.
James Harden.
Yeah.
You go to
You
the
think people put Clyde in there over Dwayne Wade?
no.
Clyde doesn't belong over any of those guys.
No, Clyde isn't a top 15 player in today's league, bro.
Out of the top 20 players ever, 15 of them have played in the last 20 years.
So he's right.
And the premise, he's right. The point he's trying to make, he's right. In the literal sense, no, he's not right. Because there's guys that he's excluding when he says the top 20 ever
Like who?
have played in the last 20. Like those
Jordan.
3 guys. Like Kareem. Kareem is not a top 20 player
I
ever.
said 20 years. Like with
Yeah, Kareem's not 20 years ago. Kareem is more than 20
Yeah, I
years
know.
ago. Magic is more than 20 years ago. Larry's more than 20 years ago.
But
Those guys
it's
are
only a
top
couple
20
though, Hedy.
players ever. But that's what I'm saying. It's weird though because AI is a top 20 player ever, but AI is, if we go 20 years ago, 2005, 2006, he was getting ready to come out of his prime though. Same with guys like Steve Nash. Same with guys like those types of guys were getting ready to come out of their prime 20 years ago.
In his defense, though, top 5 all-time players for most of the sports people are people that played in our era.
Are they though?
I put Shaq in the top 5.
Shaq's top 5 for you?
Yes, I put Kobe in the top 5. I put LeBron
I
in the
wouldn't say
top 5.
Shaq is our era though.
But we see them play. Technically, we see them play, though, man.
Yeah.
We see them play.
We have. I wouldn't consider him our era though. I wouldn't consider him a player from 20 years ago, from the last 20 years. Because that'd be like Miami, Phoenix, Boston, Shaq.
I mean, 05,
I
he
don't
05
see
was
that
basically he won a championship. Well, he didn't win, but he won. He was there. He was in the championship of 06. That was 20 years
he
ago.
was.
That was 19 years ago.
I mean, he was a shell of himself.
I know.
And he was a shell of himself basically the rest of his career. After
Tim?
that. Yeah. Listen, the majority of it is the people who played
Yeah.
20 years ago. But you can't say that because the guys we're leaving out are like corner pieces and milestones of NBA history.
I agree with him. I agree with
that's,
him.
you know?
I agree with
Do you
him.
think Kevin Durant's a better player than Larry Bird?
Yeah, but I think Kevin Durant is a top 15 player ever, top 10 player ever.
Do you think Steph Curry is a better player than Magic?
Sure, but that doesn't mean Magic isn't top 20 anymore, though. He's
No, I
still a
know
top
that.
20 player.
Do you
regardless
think,
of how you place them.
Do you think a guy. Do you think a guy like Joker could end up a top 3 center of all time, if not the best ever?
Better as in like individual player or greater?
I think he meant like a combination of both, right? Because greater, you can't talk about greater. A lot of these guys are still kind of in there.
He could be I think he's already a top 3 center of all time.
Do you think that Giannis is the best power forward you've ever watched?
I do.
Do you think LeBron James is the greatest small forward you've ever watched?
I do.
Do you think Kobe Bryant's the greatest shooting guard you've ever watched?
I watched, yeah.
And then point guard,
Stuff.
I did like. Listen, I
But
think
those are
that-
like very important pieces of NBA history.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'll tell you this. For me, when I heard that, the first guy I thought about is like, you're leaving out. There's like 4 guys that should be pissed about when they hear that. And I'm sure Stan doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the point that he was trying to make,
Yeah.
I agree with. The literal thing that he was saying, no, I don't agree with the literal sense of what he was saying.
Because I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I think it's going to be a very long time, a very, very long time until I watch, just me personally, like just guys that amaze me. I'm a Laker stan. You know, I'm a big Laker fan. If you put a Laker jersey on, you know, I love you, right? But I've learned to appreciate guys. Like, it's going to take a very long time for me to watch. At least I feel this way, right? For me to be like, holy shit, that center is better than Joker. That point guard is better than Steph. That shooting guard was better than Kobe. That small forward was better than LeBron. It's going to take a long time, bro.
But so you disagree with him then? Because he means the opposite of what you're saying.
What do you mean?
He means the game just keeps getting better. So like in 20 years from now, the best players that have ever lived, we would have played in the next 20 years. So that we're taking out Jokic, we're taking out Giannis, we're taking out Bron, we're taking out all these guys now. That's how he's doing it.
I think we're in the golden age right now, bro.
So you disagree with him?
Somewhat. I guess I'm like in the middle of it because I believe that there's only 4 guys that he's really leaving out, and I'm not gonna put Wilt and Bill in this.
No, but you have to put Hakeem in there though.
Hakeem too.
You have to.
You have to.
Put Hakeem Olajuwon.
But
in
you
there,
know,
bro.
but Hattie, it's only like 5 guys, bro. It's really
again, it's a weird conversation because it's 5 guys, but like a lot of their primes like weren't in the last 20 years. They just played in the last 20 years. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about there's like only 5.
Like by 20 years ago, Kobe was already in the league for 10 years by that point.
Yeah, because I feel like real talk, like I don't know, bro.
I think in the premise he's right. He will continue to be right. I think in 20 years when we look at it from now, guys will be better than Giannis and Jokic. And
You think so?
In Wemby.
It's supposed to happen.
That's how the world works, bro. Like this is the thing that bothers me and pisses me off. If you ask a random person, "Oh, what did medicine do in the last 20 years?" They tell you, "Well, it's gotten a lot better." Cool. What's technology done in the last 20 years? Oh, well, it's gotten a lot better. Cool. What's this done in the last 20 years? Cars, for example. Oh, man, they've gotten a lot better and a lot safer. Cool. What's sports done in the last 20 years? Oh, they've gotten worse.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen.
So it's the only thing in society that's gotten worse.
Doesn't.
So video games have gotten better. Medicine has gotten better. Technology has gotten better. Cars have gotten better. Everything has gotten better. And the only thing that God decided, you know what, I'm going to keep it worse, was sports. Doesn't work, bro.
Yeah,
Sports, it evolves. Man.
I don't believe there's a single sport that got worse. I think everything got better.
And by the way, you can agree to disagree about like the play style of the sport. That's fine and dandy. That's not even really what I'm talking about. I don't really care about that because half the people that complain about the sport don't watch it. So their opinion, I hold it with a grain of salt anyways. But the ones that do watch it and think it's like, oh, the sport is worse than it used to be, that's okay for you to believe, just as long as you also understand that the athletes are better today.
Yeah.
And they are more skilled today.
Because
There's not a world where Charles Barkley could do on a basketball court what Giannis can do.
No.
This just doesn't exist, bro.
now listen, if you don't like the play style of today, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
but
to
the
be
players are
completely
better,
honest
though.
with you, if you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. Like that's I think that's okay to say. I think what's not okay is to say that the play style is worse and then trying to act like these players aren't good. That just doesn't ride with me at all, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Well,
I think narratives are a big part of it. Like, again, it's sports are just a narrative-driven thing.
Yeah.
And this will be another narrative that's driven, and it'll be another one in 20 years from now, and it'll continue to happen, bro.
Let's move on to our NBA hot takes. We're going to do this every week. You guys thought we were only going to do it for 1 week. We're not going to do it 1 week. We're going to do it every single week until we don't have one. You had something. You wanted to talk about Kobe.
I did want to talk about Kobe. Did you guys see what Jason Kidd said on Chris Haynes' podcast?
Remind everybody.
Okay, so Jason Kidd was on Chris Haynes' podcast. He asked him about the 2008 Olympics, if he remembers anything that comes to mind. And he said, I remember LeBron guarding Kobe in practice and Kobe trying to guard LeBron, and then he left. And the aftermath of this on social media is something that's nasty. I want to bring two things up with this. Firstly, out of pettiness, I have to say it. For those of us that watch basketball, we know as a perimeter defender, Kobe Bryant is a better perimeter defender than Michael Jordan. That's something it's just we know that now. And for those that think, oh, if Mike and LeBron saw each other on the court, Mike was just going to embarrass him and do this. Obviously, now we understand it's not going to happen. That's one. Here's the second part, bro. I see a lot of... I'm the president of the LeBron fan club. There's not a bigger LeBron fan than me in the world. I've seen a lot of petty LeBron fans come out now and try to shit on it and this and that. And I've seen some petty Kobe Bryant fans now come back and try to pull up shit that doesn't matter. LeBron James in 2008 was 6'9", 270. Kobe Bryant was 6'6", 215. LeBron James was Karl Malone body playing like Michael Jordan. That ain't Kobe Bryant's matchup. That ain't supposed to be his matchup. Kobe Bryant is not supposed to be guarding a power forward who's the fastest and strongest player in the league. That's not who he's supposed to be guarding. The fact that he guarded that, the fact that he took that assignment is why we view Kobe Bryant as a fucking giant in our head. That's why. It's not because he was going to win that matchup. He's not supposed to win that matchup. It's not his matchup. He's 6'9", 280. He's not supposed to be guarding him. They're not supposed to be guarding each other. But the fact that he took that assignment is why we view Kobe Bryant in the light that we do. And that's why a guy like Kobe Bryant, when you tell me he's out of your top 5, I stop listening to you. Because all that shit matters, bro. Because there was a lot of players on that USA team. There was a lot of good players, bro. I promise you, the only two people that were taking those assignments were LeBron and Kobe there. And that shit matters. It matters, bro, because now when we look 20 years later and we say, well, who was the two best players out of that generation? We know who it was. It was those two, and it wasn't even close. It's just a lot of pettiness, bro. Yeah. The guy has 3 inches and 50 pounds on him.
Yeah.
And he's a point guard. Why is he guarding him to begin with?
And vice versa.
But the fact that he took that assignment is why Kobe Bryant is a fucking giant, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to say that. I didn't like the pettiness going on. To me, it was a dumb thing. And Jason Kidd laughed because he knew it was a dumb thing, too. So I just wanted to put that
Bro,
on.
you know what the issue
I
is?
thought we were going to say shit on Jason Kidd right now.
No. I'm not shitting on Jason Kidd. He just remembered. It was a very natural thing. It wasn't premeditated. He asked him and he remembered. He's like, I remember this happening. You know what I mean?
That's the only reason sometimes the Michael and LeBron James GOAT debate, and I hope it never ever dies. I hope it lives forever, and we'll keep it going forever as long as we're a podcast, right? And I plan to have this podcast forever, right? It's a great debate, but it also it creates a lot of erosion in other conversations because people do that because if you're a LeBron fan, you think, well, if Kobe couldn't guard LeBron, then what the fuck was Mike gonna do, right? Like,
which is fair.
It's fair, but it's like it shouldn't. It's not what it's about.
Yeah.
I believe that all the greats are going to give the business to each other, bro. All of them were going to give. There's no great that was going to... Of course, if they play the same position, too. I'm not talking about, like, if...
These guys play 2 completely different positions.
Yeah, like... I'm not talking about if Steph guarded Magic. I'm talking about if Kobe guarded...
T-Mac, for example.
T-Mac. Or if Kobe guarded Michael.
Yeah.
Kobe's going to give Michael the business, and Michael's going to give Kobe the business. If I've seen it when Kevin Durant guards LeBron James, he gives LeBron the business and vice versa. LeBron gives him the business. We've seen the big man. Hakeem is going to give Shaq the business and vice versa.
And defense is always harder to play anyways than offense.
Bro, you're talking about the best players at that position, bro. There's nobody you could put in front of them. Now, some of them are going to make it a little bit more difficult. Yes, but it just doesn't happen like that, bro. It never happens like that. Bro, as a Kobe fan, when he used to guard LeBron, I would just be happy when he stopped him once. I'd be like, yeah, he could do it. At least he could do it. Because sometimes he'd do a good job on him. He wasn't going to stop Kobe altogether, bro. And LeBron couldn't do the vice versa, bro. Like, it's just stupid. That's why I don't like the GOAT debate. But the tarnishing of Kobe Bryant's name bothers me.
It's not really tarnishing.
It's not tarnishing, and don't go the other way either.
Yeah, like
God rest his soul.
so
We
much.
don't gotta go the all complete other way either, where we say, "Oh, this is the greatest player that's ever lived," and we don't gotta lie either. Like we could keep it, basketball. We could, God rest his soul, we could keep it basketball.
Yes,
we could say
bro.
like, "Hey, bro, this is a dumb take. This is a dumb argument," and at the same time, he isn't Michael Jordan, and that's fucking fine. He's 1B. It's okay, bro. Like
we just did that skill versus skill for LeBron James versus Kobe, right? I don't think people realize, well, because I don't blame them. I love fucking Kobe Bryant. When I said that Kobe Bryant wasn't a better defender than LeBron, people went nuts about it.
And then when Jason Kidd agrees with you, they call him a liar.
They went nuts about it. And I'm just like, bro, I love Kobe, and Kobe was a great perimeter defender, but I've legitimately watched like LeBron in that Miami versus Spurs. He was their anchor on defense, bro.
He guarded Tony Parker that series. He guarded Kawhi. He guarded Tim, and he guarded Thiago Splitter. If you guys remember,
When you talk
because
about
LeBron is the anchor on any team.
you get what I mean,
it's
bro.
also not fair. It's not a fair comparison to Kobe Bryant. That guy was 6'9", 270. It's not the same position. It's not the same body, bro. It's like I know we always grew up comparing them because it was the two best players in the league.
Yeah.
They weren't rivals, bro.
In reality, though, like it's two different players. It's two completely different players.
Bro, we talked about the other day.
Like, in what world does it make sense to, honest to God? Like, where is that normal to have that as a matchup? To
It's
have Kobe Bryant
not.
guard
It's
LeBron
not.
James?
If anybody,
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be your 6'9", 6'10" small forward who can stay in front of him. That's what it's.
it was
that's who's
Ron
supposed to be guarding
Artest.
him.
It was Ron Artest or it was Trevor Ariza
Right.
that was guarding him, bro.
I'm
And
talking about the USA team.
the USA team. I mean, like that's just Kobe being crazy, just
was the
trying.
08.
Yeah.
That's just Kobe being crazy, wanting to accept the
himself. Yeah,
challenge,
of course.
bro. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we love Kobe.
That's why we see him as a giant in our
Yes.
heads, bro, because of stuff like that. And then because he always won it. It's because he tried. He made the attempt that most people will not make.
Bro,
So
Kobe and LeBron were never rivals.
it is what it is.
They never played each other. They played each other.
No, there are more rivals than him and Melo were, though.
You get what I mean? All right, let me get on to mine. Other day, we were sitting in the basement and we were looking at like all-time scoring lists and stuff like that. And
The game we played.
the game that we played, bro, and it was really fun. There's like a lot of people in some of these lists that you're like, holy shit.
Shout out Anthony Davis.
My God.
Fucking Davis, bro. What was he, top all-time?
25
blocks.
blocks.
Where was he on that list?
He was like 23rd. He's
That's
like
crazy.
30.
Still in the middle of his playing days. Hopefully he plays a lot
Rudy
longer.
Gobert got 4 DPOIs.
That's
at
nuts.
30.
That's nuts.
It's nuts. And then, we were talking about Melo the other day. And, bro, I was thinking about Dirk the other day. And I truly believe that Dirk is one of the most underrated and underappreciated players that we've ever had in this league. He's one of the greatest players ever. Let me tell you guys what I mean by underappreciated. For example, when I put out this video and I tell you guys, and I tell the world that Dirk was a better player and had 10 times the career of Carmelo Anthony, people in the comments are going to go absolutely berserk. They're going to be like, this guy doesn't know ball. And I don't mean to pick on a guy like Melo, but he's like the popular name because he was cool and stuff like that. But tell me factually how Melo's better than Dirk. One guy has a regular season MVP. One guy has 0. One guy has took 2 teams to an NBA Finals and won one of them with one of the greatest runs we've ever seen with the Finals MVP without another all-star level player on his team with him. The other guy, I believe, has gone to 1 conference finals in his whole career. How does it make sense that Dirk isn't better than Carmelo Anthony? Am I factually wrong anywhere?
No.
I'll take it one step further. What if I told you that Dirk's 1 championship holds more weight than Kevin Durant's 2? Let me explain to you how. Dirk Nowitzki's championship, right? Let me tell you the run he made. He beat Portland in the first round. He swept Kobe Bryant, Andrew Bynum, and Pau Gasol. This is before the Achilles injury, and then went on to beat Kevin Durant, Westbrook, and Harden, and then went up against who we all believe is the greatest player of all time, in LeBron James, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh, and won that championship, won Finals MVP. And tell me the other all-star level player on his team with him.
Bro.
Tell me who it was. His
So crazy to think about.
His championship holds more weight than Kevin Durant's too. And I promise you, when I put this out, people are going to tell me I don't know ball. People are going to get disrespectful in the
No,
comments.
it's just a hypothetical.
Him and Melo on the all-time list. Like people don't have Melo over Dirk on the all-time list.
I think he's talking about as a player. Which
Even
I
as a
think-
player.
As a player, I think he's better than Dirk, though.
Me too.
I don't.
As
I
a
believe,
player, yeah.
I
I
believe
think
Dirk's
he's better
better.
than Dirk as a
No, as
I
a
believe
player,
Dirk.
you know.
I think Dirk's a better player than him too.
No.
And it's arguable. It's like, okay, cool. I just think Melo was better two-way than him. He was a better scorer than him. I think he was. But greatness, though, like as far as who goes on an all-time
It's
list,
not even
I don't
close.
think that's close.
It's
no.
not even close at all.
But when that goes out,
Like Dirk is arguably 20, 25 all time.
and
Melo's-
when that,
As a player.
Melo's
is
closer
not.
to 50.
Yeah, Melo is not 20, 25.
and when that, when this goes out, people will lose their mind.
No.
I promise you they will, because guys like Melo,
No, they will, because it's more nostalgic.
because people like Melo for some reason is a guy that we, for some reason, bro. Like, and bro, I love Melo. Like when Melo played, bro, I was a big Melo guy, bro. He was a really good player. But like 20 years later, we try to make him like something that he wasn't, bro. We just do. Like we just do it, bro. I truly believe he was a better player than Melo. I believe Dirk was better. Like you can't take as many teams as he did to a finals, win regular season awards over him. Like I just don't know where the argument is. I don't know. It's really close, but I would take Dirk. If I was starting a team, I would take Dirk all day, every day. I just would, bro. Like Melo has had his chances and he did not. And we can't say that he ran into players that are better than him. Dirk did too, but he did what he had to do in some of these final runs.
I got
Up until that point, Dirk was a big choke artist.
Yeah.
Was the
He gave himself a chance to. He put himself in a position to choke at least. He put himself in those moments. Melo even didn't do it, bro.
Yeah.
I think it won conference finals, right?
I think
Yeah,
two.
the one in Denver.
No, he didn't make one with New York, bro. He did not make one with
The
New
one in
York.
Denver was
Unless he did against Miami. No, that wasn't in the conference
Are you
finals.
sure?
It was second round. When he played.
He's never that whole New York run. He did not. He went to one.
Even against Boston? Are we sure?
First round, he lost to Boston.
Really?
But that was when his basically, I think that was when his team was decimated and he had like 40-point games out the wazoo. But I mean, listen, like,
Regardless of the fact,
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
no, it
doesn't
all
matter.
stands. He's a greater player than Carmelo Anthony.
Absolutely.
If you ask me who's better, I think Carmelo's better.
Me too.
But if you ask me who's greater, no, Dirk definitely
too.
goes higher on the all-time list, bro. I mean, there's a championship and a Finals MVP and an MVP trophy. So I mean,
It's a lot that people don't have.
and it's 35 fucking thousand points damn near, and it's a resume, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
Wanted to give a little bit of appreciation to the
1000%.
guy, you know. So
I like that, man.
I think both of them. I think both of them pale in comparison to my boy Allen Iverson, though. See, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy
That's
part.
like the Curry thing.
No, it's not the Curry thing, because like to me, like AI goes above Dirk on an all-time list.
That's not, no.
Yeah, for 100% he does.
Why?
He's just a greater player than him.
Yeah, it's one MVP.
so does
AI had Eric Snow. The other guy played with Steve Nash. Those are two different
Well,
things.
he didn't win with Steve Nash.
No, he didn't win with
Okay.
Steve. The run was great. It was amazing. It was fantastic.
He had some years.
but it was like 20 year span. He played 20 years there. We take the 1 year, which we should. It's a great run.
a great
It's
peak.
amazing. It was 1 year out of like a 15-year career where he was considered a choke job
Yeah,
because he legitimately did choke away a lot of. Like they were up in that Miami series when they lost in 06. You know what I mean? He was up against the 8th seed in the West when he was the first seed. Like he had those blunders on his resume. But yeah, man. No, I agree with you, 100%.
All right, we'll
To
see
plug
what
in AI whenever I could, but I'm all set now.
you guys got. Anything else about the NBA
No, sir.
before we take our break?
No, sir.
No, sir, I'm a quarterback.
All right, fellas, off to the NBA, on to the NFL. Playoffs officially 2.5 weeks away.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks. That's exciting, man. That's exciting. I can't wait. This is going to be one of the largest like wild card playoffs we've ever seen. I don't think there's really any favorites on either side. NFC, AFC. Like there's a lot of different scenarios on who will end up where.
I would say there wasn't no favorites. There's no heavy favorites.
There's no heavy favorites. That's right. Like where like this is what it's going to be no matter what. Shit. I mean, if you go back to our predictions on who we thought was going to be in the Super Bowl before the year started, I think half of us had the Eagles coming out the NFC. A lot of us had the Bills and the Ravens in the AFC Championship. The Ravens are not even going to make the playoffs. Chiefs are not making the playoffs. Burrow's not in it again. It's just crazy, bro. The Lions, I think some of us had the Lions in the NFC Championship. They're not even going to make the playoffs.
Did you have the Rams?
I got to go back. I don't want to take credit for something that I didn't have. I think I said the Rams. I think I did.
I remember
Sure
you
you
saying
did.
the Rams.
I think I said the Rams and the Ravens or the Rams and the Bills. I think.
Yeah, because you didn't say the Chiefs.
No, I said the Chiefs are going to lose in the first round.
Yeah.
Then they not only did not lose in the first round, they got beat.
They got Gladonki starting.
They
now.
got kicked out of the playoffs 3 weeks before the end of it.
Gladonku starting
Yeah.
games now for the Chiefs.
Who? Oh, Chris. Oh, shit.
Sorry, no disrespect.
All right, now I want us to go around, and I want us to talk about something that we got wrong, and I also want to give we should give each other flowers on things that turned out to be right. Is there anything that stands out to you guys?
Yeah, mine.
All right. What do you say? What did
Wrong.
you say
I'm
that
going
turned out
wrong
to be
first.
very, very wrong?
Matthew Stafford is not washed up. Matthew Stafford is MVP of the league and of the season, and he's been the best quarterback arguably in the league this year. I don't think it's arguable.
It's
He's
by
been
far the
like
MVP.
Josh, yeah, but he's the best quarterback in the NFL, and he's the MVP this year. And I thought he was gonna be washed up, and I didn't think he was gonna make it through an entire season because he came into the year with bad back issues. So I was wrong about it.
You know what I don't like? That everybody says like, oh, he should put up those numbers. Like, there's a lot of quarterbacks that don't throw for 40 touchdowns through 16 weeks with that roster, bro. I truly believe that. They just don't. There's a lot of great offenses out there where people only have like 25 to 30. He'll end up with 45 touchdown throws this year.
I mean, he's the best thrower in football.
Yes, bro.
Facts.
What were you completely wrong about?
That's
No,
what I was wrong
right
about.
about.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What were you completely right about?
I think I don't remember like stuff I was like, oh my god, I was right about. The one thing I remember vividly was like week 6 when I thought, the 18th best wide receiver in the league wasn't going to be superhero to save the failing dynasty. And I think I was right about that. I mean, they got worse after he came back. So
You talking about with Rasheed Rice?
Yeah.
Yes.
You were right about that.
I was right about that.
You called that. You said that the offense. I remember me and Ink were talking about how with him and Worthy that the offense was going to be really good. We were right for about 1 week. He had like 2-3 touchdowns that first week, and then
You can make an argument they got worse.
the real talk kind of did.
Yeah.
And like it was that. Yeah. Oh yeah. How about you? Anything
I
sticks
don't
out?
remember. Can you remember what I said if I said anything? I don't remember being right or wrong. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I think both. I could think of one thing that you guys both got wrong.
Which was?
Baker. You guys were heavy on Baker this year. Heavy.
Yeah, and then his whole team fell apart. For
But
6 weeks.
I'm just saying, if there's anything that comes to mind that stands out.
No.
Baker-
we're wrong. Okay, but like it wasn't like.
I mean, he crashed and falled this year, bro.
Oh, right.
I know the obviously circumstances, but
At one point, he was thrown. Tillman what's his name? I forgot. McMillan was.
but like
wide
they
receiver
might
one for a
lose that division, and the team is healthy now. That
They got healthy 2 weeks ago.
yeah. But I mean,
Let's relax.
Do you remember me being right about something? Did I call something?
No, he only remembers the stuff we were wrong about.
Only my
no.
downfalls.
You were wrong about Caleb.
Look,
I'm just trying. It's easy to remember. Do you remember anything that any of us were right about?
I just, what
I mean, you were right about the Rams. You called the Rams
What did I compliment
out.
you and tell you about the Rams? I told you about the Rams, right? So why you got to pray my downfall, man?
No, bro. I'm just trying to think of. I'm just trying to anything that pops up.
You
to my
remember
mind.
anything like, see, I told you.
No.
There was something you were right about.
I remember being like talking about, oh man, Suede, yeah, you called that. But what is it?
I don't remember.
The Chiefs. A week in and a week out, man. When we were picking the Chiefs to win, you were saying that the Chiefs are just not good. I'll give you some.
You have
credit.
been saying the Chiefs are bad.
Yeah, bro. I will give you some credit on that. You were right about them in the Super Bowl against the Eagles last year. They got fucking demolished like you said they would.
Nice, yeah.
And then even now though, you said that they weren't going to be good this year, and they didn't make the fucking playoffs.
Okay.
They were a 500 team with Patrick Mahomes.
Under 500.
Yeah.
Would you say you were wrong about? Now he's blank. No.
No, I'm serious. Well, I mean, I was wrong about the Ravens. Heavy. I thought the Ravens were going to be the
You're wrong
eight.
about Jalen Hurts. You called him to be having the MVP numbers this year.
I did.
I remember that.
I did say that he was going to have an MVP type season, and I was afraid for that, and the total opposite happened.
I was wrong. Me and Hattie were both wrong about Lamar, about him having an MVP season as well.
Yeah, I was very wrong.
He also
about
played 10 games.
We're wrong. Stop.
Yeah, wrong is
hurt.
wrong.
Cool. We're wrong. He wasn't.
You can't be wrong when somebody gets hurt, bro.
He wasn't the MVP. That team is also bad. Hattie.
I was wrong about the Ravens for sure. I thought they were going to be the AFC Championship, and they're just not a good team altogether. They're just not good.
We were all wrong about the Jags.
Yeah.
I was right about Trevor until a couple weeks ago, bro.
Yeah.
I
Until
let
this
go.
year.
I let go of my stock, bro.
Until this year. You were wrong about Bo Nix.
I'll give Bo Nick some credit.
Yes.
I'll give Bo some credit. He makes some really good plays. Bro.
Come back to me now.
Yeah.
It's
You know
coming
what?
back.
You were right about
I was right
Bo
about Bo
Nix.
Nix, yes.
You have been on both for a minute.
I was coming back.
But-
we were wrong about the Lions.
Yeah, you guys were wrong about the Lions.
Yes.
Heavily wrong about the Lions. You were wrong a couple weeks ago about saying that the Dallas Cowboys were going to be in the Super Bowl.
I was
Yes.
very wrong.
Yes.
That's a hot take. That's not fair. It's a hot take.
The Bo Nix thing, though, that's one of those things that could tip over really quick.
He was wrong about the Colts.
Colts was last year. Colts was last year.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, amen. Don't start bringing up past years.
Okay.
Because I got a laundry list of that shit. Don't bring that up, man. Leave it alone.
Go. What's the laundry list? What are some things that I'm talking about in
laundry-
general, boys? It doesn't just.
Why?
Have to,
I said my wrongs before my rights. What the hell?
Just say it.
I'm not even talking about just this year. Bring out anything.
Oh, I was right about Brock Purdy.
What about him?
You guys were wrong about Brock Purdy.
What about him?
What about him?
You guys were calling him top 5. He's not top 5.
Oh, man. Did you watch that game last Monday?
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
What do you do?
You
in
put
that
up
game?
MVP numbers, my baby.
I know, so did Mac Jones. In that same
Not these
offense.
He didn't have no full.
No, Mac Jones was putting up 300 a game in that same offense.
Not every game.
No, he was putting up 300 a game in that offense, and he went on the road to the Rams and beat them, and we lost a lot of money on that fucking
by a
game.
point.
That was Mac Jones that did that. If you recall, that was Mac Jones that did that. That was not Brock Purdy.
Oh, you don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
Don't remind me, brother. I remember what it was.
Who else? We're all wrong. Well, not really wrong, but about Panthers. Panthers are really good this year.
I was wrong.
I don't even think we talked about the Panthers.
We didn't. but
This
like,
is
you know
one
what I'm
thing that I believe I said this last year, and I wish that's deleted. I said that Kyler Murray was better than Jalen Hurts. He's definitely not better than Jalen Hurts. I think in the right situation he could be, but I can't say that right now.
No, he's not better than Jalen Hurts. But I mean, like the jury could still be out on that one though.
Yeah, I know. The jury could still be about Bo Nix too, though. I'm not gonna say that Bo Nix is a great quarterback. I'm gonna stop saying that he's trash. He makes really good plays out there.
Patriots.
You know what? I'm gonna give you.
You were right about the Patriots.
Yes, that's one.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna give you your flowers too. You said Saquon this year wasn't gonna be Saquon of last year. You did say something about the Eagles. I remember that.
He's getting older too, though.
Yes, even Derrick Henry.
Yeah. They were
I
getting
was
older.
right about the Patriots. I'm gonna take that and run with it.
Yeah, you should, bro.
Honestly, because I called that team from the beginning of the season.
You did.
You know what?
And I trashed you.
Yes, you did trash it. And I
did.
called that team being in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, they're 11-4 now. So
Yeah, no,
Did I not?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
that team was like 12-3 now.
You were right about CMC last year. Wrong
about him
about
this year.
CMC this year. You know what's so crazy about a guy like Derrick Henry? He still had 20. You know he has 1,200 rushing yards this year.
With like 17
but that's
fumbles.
for his standards, that's trash.
I know, but it's just like that's how good some of these guys are.
He's not good.
Where like
He's not good.
I mean, bro, he has
1,200 is not a great running back season. Though.
No,
You get
no,
the
no,
ball
no,
as much as he does. It's not a great running
You know,
back season.
bro, last year was kind of an outlier, bro. We had two guys almost rush for 2,000 yards, bro.
Yeah, those two guys this year are barely going to crack
guard.
1,400.
Yeah.
What else?
I feel like that's
Oh man, yeah, that Patriots thing's coming back to me because I
the
called them winning the
Patriots,
division.
You were right about the Patriots.
I called them winning the division.
You did. You said they were going to win the division.
You did say they were going to win the division.
Wow.
Bro.
Good job.
You did. I just didn't think they had enough talent, bro.
George Pickens.
Yeah, he was right about George
Yes, he
Pickens.
was.
Forgot about that one.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
He's been him and Ink.
He more than Ink.
Yeah.
Ink used to like not give him that much flowers.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, no,
Thanks,
I
man.
mean,
Tip of the hat to you, man. Appreciate it.
so you still think George Pickens is the top 5 wide receiver in this league?
Before
you answer, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. CD and Pickens are probably number 1 as a duo.
To be honest with you, I don't.
I don't say it's pretty.
The only people that I think is close is Jamar and T in the league.
But I think, seeing what I've seen this year, CD and George Pickens are top 1
Yeah.
receiver.
I think it's them 1, T, Jamar 2, and then I would go Puka and Devontae 3, and then I would go the guys in Philly.
AJ and
If I had to
AJ
rate
and
them,
Devontae?
Yeah.
yeah. As a
Devontae.
Cowboys fan, I believe it's the most talented one for sure,
Yeah.
by far.
Yes.
5 sneakily, like it's between Amon-Ra and Waymo to me, or I don't know, man. If Tampa has like 3 of them. I know Mbuka kind of fell off a little, but Mbuka will be good moving forward. He'll be really good. And Mike,
Off topic, real quick. I was thinking this real quick, and we'll make this our last topic of the day. What do you guys think, or how do you guys feel about the drop off in quarterback passing yards and touchdowns compared to what it used to be in the 2010s? Because it's like way down.
it's way down, but also quarterback rushing yards are up.
But I'm just-
There's more
I'm
dual,
just
there's
asking.
more dual threat
You know, the
quarterbacks.
guys are
now.
more mobile now. than
Like,
they
do you
used to.
guys believe that? Do you guys believe
The
like,
receivers back
does
then
it
are
cha-
better.
Does it? Do you guys believe that the passing game is just not as good?
It's not that it's not as good. It's just there's more running. There's more dual threat quarterbacks.
Yeah, I just think guys are more talented nowadays. And back in the day when a guy was, the pocket was collapsing on him, if you weren't Tom, who could get the ball out in a second flat,
For example,
you were fried.
let's go back.
Nowadays, how?
Let's go back to 2000.
Pussy.
Let's go back to 2010. 2010. I'm gonna give you guys what that year looked like for the top passing yards and quarterbacks. So, 2010, Phillip Rivers had 4,700 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Manning had 4,700 with 33 and 17. Drew Brees had 4,600, 33 and 22. Matt Schaub had 4,300, 24 and 12. Eli Manning, Jesus Christ, Eli Manning, 4,031 touchdowns. How many picks do you guys think he had that year?
He had how many touchdowns?
He had 31 touchdown throws. How many?
28 picks.
25.
Wow.
Carson Palmer, 3,900 with 26 touchdowns, 20 picks. A-Rod, 3,900, 28 touchdowns, 11
Can you do me a
picks.
favor?
Tom Brady, this is a crazy year for Tom. 3,900 yards, 36 touchdown throws, and 4 picks. And there's some good years from the rest of these guys, but I don't feel like going down the rest of this line. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
Like, that's where the fall off is, right? Because you gave us like their.
No, that's like, I mean, Hedy, that's
crazy.
That's 9. I mean, Matt Ryan,
That's wild.
3,700, 28 and 9. Kyle Orton, 36, 20 and 9. Matt Flacco, I'm sorry, Joe with 3,600, 25
crazy.
and 10.
But like Josh this year ran for 552. Justin Herbert has run for 461.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes has ran for 422. Jalen Hurts for 416. Jackson Dart for 407. Drake May for 387. Justin Fields for 383. Caleb Williams.
Well, there's
for
nothing to
369.
argue, Hedy. It's a more of a
They run the ball now.
It's more of a run. It's just an
They're more mobile guys.
Oh, there's
now.
a more. It's just a more rushing league. Just even from an outside standpoint of like just the quarterbacks. The best teams in the league right now run the ball more than they run it. Outside of the Rams, honestly,
Yeah.
the rest of them are better rushing the ball. When you think about it, they try to run the ball as much as possible, or they're defensive teams. Think about it. The Eagles last year were a rushing team. Like they have one of the best running quarterbacks in the league, and Saquon, who had.
But I don't think it
2,000.
has to do with the running backs, though.
I think this is both, but like.
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with the running backs. Because what year did you give us for those?
That's 2010.
Yeah, but I promise you, if you pull up running backs from 2010, those running backs are better than today, probably.
We have some good ones here.
LT.
LT wasn't even playing that year. You have Adrian Foster, 1,600 yards. Jamal Charles, 1,400. Who the hell is Turner? Michael Turner from Atlanta?
So the whole point is it's the same thing as now. Like leaders are going to be around that much.
About.
But the difference is the quarterback tucks the ball and runs more now than he used to. When they're in a pickle now, they don't throw away the ball.
Yes.
They tuck it in and they take off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a normal quarterback today in the NFL runs for over 250 yards in a year, which is like a lot more than he used to be.
Yeah, it
know
wasn't
what I mean?
part of it. It just wasn't
Yeah.
part of it like, back in the day.
No, it wasn't. Which is, I can argue, is why offenses today put more pressure on the defense than they used to. It's a big part of it. So
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how a lot of these guys progress later in their careers. It really is going to be interesting. We'll see, man.
Can't wait.
You guys got anything else?
No, sir.
don't.
Anything else that comes out to you guys, wrong or right?
No, sir.
No, sir, I'm a quarterback.
All right. Well, episode 66. Merry Christmas to all the families out there. Happy New Year's. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We got the clapboard, Hetty. Click it one more time, baby. Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time.
Dun, 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 dun.